Hello, beautifuls. Okay, if you are still bitching and complaining about why your days suck, I want you to listen to what I have to say. All right? Your mind is the most important tool you'll ever have. It's not your money, it's not your relationship, it's not the car you drive, it's not your status. It's the mind by which you think and you react. And every single day that you think a thought, you literally have these wonderful little wires inside your brain, these neural connections. And if you think a thought long enough, they cement themselves. Okay? Those thoughts you guys probably typically think are no big deal, actually run deep. Okay, so every day if you get out of the bed and you think the worst shit, I hate my job, I can't stand my girlfriend, and you start running your day off like that, where you're complaining and you can't actually get into a space of gratitude, you're going to snowball. All right, this is the kind of stuff we're talking about, like why your days suck, okay? Because you're hardwired for them to suck. I know that might sound like, God, Bella, why are you saying it like that? Because I'm telling you, you have a choice to change your thoughts. We have a 3-to-1 principle, and that's for every lousy thought, every crappy inner critic thing that you say to yourself, you need to come up with 3 awesome things about you. Okay, why would I say that? Well, it's because like this, okay? It's the analogy of running a garden. And you've got weeds in there, and you've got to go out there and you've got to pluck your garden. Those are your nasty, toxic thoughts, distress, all this garbage that's wrecking your life. You've got to go in there, get your hands dirty, clean it out, right? But you need to plant something in its place. You can't leave it vacant. As they say that the, idle hands are the devil's handiwork, which just means the weed will grow back. So you need to plant something good that will harvest there. Roses, flowers, a lush bush, something will give you fruit, all right? That's the mind, okay? So you think something shitty, you got to stop yourself and go, man, what the hell was I saying? Why am I complaining about all this stuff I can't even have control over? So what if somebody did this or bought that out or whatever they did, or who cares? The point is, what are you doing? How are you thinking? How are you reacting to the situation that's with you? See, because situations are going to come and go. They are. But what you're saying to yourself, that's what's going to hardwire your mind. So this is the difference between a person who we call enlightened or conscious can go into a situation and we're like, why aren't you just having a total breakdown? And you seem so mellow. And it's because centered within themselves, they don't have to have this battle with their mind again and again about what's going on. They realize that they're the creators of their world. Okay, so your thoughts will manifest into reality. How does this work? A thought is energy. It's the most powerful thing you have, but it doesn't do anything without feeling. Feeling is the charge. It's that fire that ignites it, okay? When you add feeling and emotion to a thought, you hardwire it. You do that enough times, you begin to change the energy around you. Now, this is where like the magic begins, okay? Because what we emit outside of our body, that feeling, that charge we give people around us, is pretty much what drags more of that stuff to us, okay? So if we're thinking crappy thoughts all day, guess what? We get to feel like crap. Or the people that are around us go, I don't need to be here. I don't want to be here. So stopping to pause when you hear something negative that you say to yourself, taking a moment, turning that around and saying it, even if you don't believe it. You don't have to believe it right now. If your mind is wired for negativity, chances are when you put a good affirmation or a good thought into you, you're going to have resistance. That's normal. You want to do this repeatedly every single day. You see, it's going to take time for those neuroconnectors to stop firing that way, and it will die off. It will literally just, that thought, which is an incorrectly folded protein, the toxic thought doesn't even fold itself right on that protein. It's amazing. It's like a toxic thought it's not even equipped to go into those neuroreceptors, right? The only ones that are really the ones that are going to connect are those great thoughts. So those thoughts that we know true to ourselves, that have power, that knowing. You've got to be willing to just give yourself the opportunity to think better. And the easiest way to do that is to just start small and think about something that you're grateful for. If your feet hit the floor, and even though you don't like the job you're in, start asking yourself the question, what would I rather be doing? And can I move in that direction, even if it's slowly? If I'm taking a drop in pay, is it worth it to go this route so I'm happier and allow other miracles to come? Remember, we're energy, right? So if you're putting out that kind of energy where you're happy and receptive, you invite miracles to yourself. So here's what I want to say, guys. It's as simple as recognizing what you think, changing the thought that you're doing, and being consistent to make that change actually happen in the mind. So don't be discouraged. I know a lot of people say, God, that's just the last thing I need is more work. Well, here's the thing. Feeling great is not work. Feeling great is amazing. It makes you feel amazing. And we're so geared to suffer. We're so geared to have everything be so hard for us that when I say something like, feel good, think better thoughts, be grateful, see the best in everything, you might go, Bella, that's not realistic. But it is, sweetheart. It's absolutely realistic. The only thing that we're tending to focus on when we feel lousy are the negative things. But the positive's still right there. It's just what you're choosing to see. So, what do? Well, if you want to bring miracles into your life and you want to feel better, start by finding things, even the small things, that give you joy. Okay? Stay with those. And on days when you feel like crap, turn on your favorite music, get lighthearted, call a best friend, scruffle of your kitty cat, take your puppy for a walk, make love to your partner. But remember, this is all got to happen here, and there's nothing on the outside that's going to fix what's on the inside. You want to have a life that you love, that makes you excited, makes you want to get up in the morning and kick butt, then train your mind to give you that. So it's effortless. That's what they mean. It's effortless. It just feels good to do it. Okay, Bella Jane Michael signing off, guys. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram. Love you. Please keep in touch. I've got more things to come. Bless you. Namaste.